Bill Geary is Erie County's Commissioner of Public Works, and he joins us live here tonight. Bill, thanks for taking time. I know it's extremely busy right now. I want to ask first about the state of emergency that was put into effect a little while ago in Erie County. The county executive saying that this activates resources to help your department, Public Works, and others. What is the situation like right now, and what can you tell us about this state of emergency?
Yeah, good evening, Mike. So right now we had the county executive put that in place. This allowed us to reach some of our contract forces, which some of those hard hit communities we're seeing over 3 inches an hour earlier today, especially in Hamburg, Lakeview, Brant. So we're bringing in some high lifts and some trucks to haul that snow out on those side streets. The mains have been being worked mostly all day by all the municipal crews, state, city, the towns and villages, as well as our Erie County Public Works crews. Right now, we saw the band. It did shift. We had a little break there. We were able to catch up on some of the roads that were hard packed, but now that snow is coming back in, like you've seen, Seneca Street's pretty much like a dividing line going into South Buffalo south, and we're seeing pretty heavy snowfall rates in that band again, 2 to 3 inches an hour, and hopefully we don't see anything like we saw this morning, where it was in excess of 3 inches an hour. There's unconfirmed sources in Eden, where we saw almost 6 inches an hour for about 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, that's just an incredible rate of snowfall. I want to ask you specifically about Hamburg that you mentioned there. We got an alert a little while ago that Erie County is now sending 10 high lifts and 20 dump trucks to Hamburg, and that's probably just the beginning of sort of the cleanup there. What can you tell us specifically? Is that sort of ground zero in Erie County?
Absolutely, yeah, that is probably the epicenter of where this storm hit today. Again, like the areas impacted were very well predicted by National Weather Service, but like with any lake effect band, the intensities can vary. We were expecting 1 to 2 inches an hour, which is very manageable, but when we hear stories of almost 6 inches an hour, especially in heavily populated neighborhoods like in Hamburg, it's almost impossible for any of the crews to do that with our trucks. So that, again, that's why the state of emergency is in place. We have our contractor fleet heading down there, if not already there, starting to help dig out, and we'll work through the night and get everybody in good shape for tomorrow morning.
One of the things with a storm like this, Bill, is if you're in downtown Buffalo right now, I mean, the sun was shining before the sun went down. It really is such a stark contrast when you just go 5 miles south of here. What is just your message to people who, I mean, and in some cases, people don't know what it's like just to the south of us, right? How worried are you that, you know, people in Buffalo and north in Erie County are like, no storm here?
Yeah, it's a false sense of security for sure. You'd really have to maintain situational awareness when you get driving into those bands, because it's that intensity of the snowfall without any winds makes visibility limited, and then you put a couple in there 20, 30 mile an hour winds. It's really easy to get disoriented. You could get stuck off the side of the road. I'll be honest, I'll self-admit, I had that happen to me this morning when we were dealing with some issues down in Hamburg. I got hung up on a drift. I didn't even see it. So the conditions can happen right away, and it happens to the best of us. So just really be prepared for situations that change at a moment's notice. Go slow, give yourself a lot of extra time, and ultimately, if you don't have to be out traveling in those areas that are heavily impacted, don't do it. Once the snow lets up and we get everything back, it's only a matter of hours before all these crews, the men and women that are really doing the hard work out there, driving the plow trucks and fixing and repairing them, will have everything back down the black roads again.
And we do have the closing scrolling at the bottom of your screen. We just got one in that Orchard Park Central School District will be closed tomorrow. I have a feeling that will not be the only Southtown school district as everybody tries to clean up from this. Bill Geary, Commissioner for Public Works in Erie County. Thanks for your time, Bill.
Thank you, Michael. Have a good night.